Hey there, I'm up in Pyramid Mountain Nature Reserve, maybe it's Nature Reserve. And I'm up in a place called Lucy's Overlook. And I guess Lucy was a woman who fought for this mountain, and she had an overlook named after her. I don't quite know what that means, but it reminded me of a devotion that I wrote the other day in 1 John about battles, right? So she was fighting, this woman, Lucy, was fighting this battle, and I guess it was a success because she had an overlook named after her, which is pretty cool. But now I'm on part of this trail. I don't know if you can see this, but there's just rocks and boulders all the way along here in this section. And 1 John 2:13 talks about victory, right? It says, I am writing to you who are mature in the faith because you know Christ, who existed from the beginning. I am writing to you who are young in the faith because you have won your battle from the evil one. And I loved that word battle because we are in a battle every single day, right? Like, it's just a battle sometimes to get through life. Sometimes it looks like life looks a lot like this path here, where there's just boulder after boulder after boulder in our way, and they just won't leave and they won't move. So life sometimes feels like that, and it's a battle that we face every day. Ever feel like you're losing, right? Ever feel like you're losing the battle? John clearly states that this is not the case. Our battle over the evil one, over sin, over despair, over anxiousness, over hopelessness, over worry, over stress, like all of these battles that we fight every day, John clearly states that Jesus is the victor. And we started singing this song in our Monday night worship live streams called See a Victory. And it's all about just, hey, I'm going to see a victory. And you take what the enemy meant for evil and you make it good. And that's what God does. He makes bad situations good sometimes. And sometimes we are stuck in the middle of just despair and loneliness. So John clearly states in this verse that this is not the case. So think about that for just a minute. So that battle has been won, right? John clearly states this, that it's not the case that these battles haven't been won because Jesus suffered, died on the cross for us, right? It's so good to hear. Jesus, the light of the world. I don't know if you've been following along in 1 John, but it's been all about light in this second chapter and how, and even with the sun coming down on my face right now, it just reminds me of the light that Jesus brings into our lives. So I love the way that he so plainly and accurately states this. It's just, he's stating it as a kind of a fact, not just kind of a whim. He's saying, no, the battle has been won. I love, love, love that. So today, the battle has been won, right? The battle that we're all fighting. So breathe in and breathe out. Let the air come into your lungs and let it exhale from your lips. And just let that air come in and come out, and let Jesus just be the breath of life that you breathe in today, every day. Man, it's just incredible. The battle is won. Jesus is victorious, and we are victorious. So let all who have ears hear. So today, just take that, let that be a practice for you today. Somebody wrote in the comments about how when you say Yahweh, you breathe in on Yah and you breathe out on way. And I like that sentiment where we're just breathing in and out Jesus into our lives, into our days, sometimes into our minutes, right into our seconds, where we just need that breath of life to come into our souls, into our bodies. So today, let that be what it's about for you. Like, just stop for 2 minutes, do a breathing exercise, but say Yahweh, say Jesus, say hope, say victory, say love. Just say things that'll positively come into your life, right? It's so awesome to be able to do that. But Jesus, today, we thank you for this beautiful sunny day, the victory that we have in Jesus because of who you are, what you've done on the cross for us. And God, we pray that today we would just breathe in and breathe out and let your Spirit fill us with strength and hope and love. Amen, guys. Have a great rest of your day today.